Bro, what the fuck happened to my game? What the fuck did you guys do to Clash Royale, dude? God, it's so fucking cold out here. Ah, ah, God, it's not fair. Bro, you guys completely changed my game. It has been like, I don't know. Maybe today is the day I play Clash Royale after almost 6 years, I guess, or maybe even more, 8 years that I have properly played Clash Royale. Last I played Clash Royale was in 2020, and you guys have completely changed the game. What have you done with it? I see heroes in the game now. I see evos, some evolution and shit. Game has completely changed. I have lost my account though, but I started again playing with a new one. And it's crazy out here. It is so weird, bro. It's so weird. I don't know what to say. Anyways, so we're gonna do something different today. I'm gonna try and make a video for almost an hour, which I already have because I was trying to sleep. I show you guys how I went to sleep, and going to sleep wasn't that good after all. Apparently, I'm also gonna tell you some things like sometimes things don't go according to plan, and also when you do something you can't expect something in return at the same time. So yeah, we're gonna talk about everything right in about a moment. But yeah, I'm just making sure that we're on the same page about this, that I'm gonna keep yapping and you have to hear me yap. All right, I'm gonna yap my heart out today, and I'm just gonna keep yapping and yapping until I reach a considerable amount of time. My parents are not at home. I'm home alone, so I have the liberty to take the entire space and make a video. Also, I'm kind of feeling sleepy, so I might just fall asleep in the middle of all. I might even go to the washroom to take a piss or something. I don't know. Anyways, you guys saw me sleeping on the bed, and after cutting the video short, I actually went on to sleep a little bit even more, to the point that I feel sleepy now too. I'm gonna take a medicine and I'm gonna show you guys what medicine I take. It's a very small medicine, it's called Atarax and whatnot. Apparently, it's an antihistaminic drug, and it makes me drowsy. It makes me drowsy, that's it. It crosses the blood brain barrier and makes me drowsy, that's it. That's all I know. That's good for me. Anyways, so come to think of it, um basically what happened was today was a festival, and I wished that particular festival to the cousin of one of my one of the cousins of my girlfriend. And as I told, I had this issue with my girlfriend where I kind of lashed out at her sister, and things got messed up, and I totally take you know accountability for it. But that motherfucker, that guy I texted, did not reply back even after 8 to 9 hours, and it sickens me a lot. Then I talked to my girlfriend about it, and she said that he is like that. He doesn't reply to her texts even, and no one really texts him. That's the reason. And it's weird, bitch. But anyways, such a pussy, bro. And I kind of talked to her and told her that really, you really are gonna, you know, you can't be taking their words seriously. I mean, they are not real. But anyways, that's not the point here. I talked my heart out. The motto of the story was I didn't let that small kind piece of, not something that didn't go according to how I wanted it to, disheartened me. Instead, I went out and acted upon it, and I talked to her. Also, I didn't lash out on her. I was very considerate. Although I was angry, I'm not gonna lie. It's very important to, control your anger and control your emotions when speaking to other people. Because even in times of intense distress and not feeling good, you don't want to act in a certain way that later on you regret it. You don't want to do something that is going to bring long term consequences. One of the things that I did once was I hit someone. Okay, I just hit someone really bad. And it has still its long term, repercussions on me. But I'm not gonna lie. If I hadn't done that, okay, it's good that I did it. I just did it and you know, took it out of my system. But then there will be plenty and plenty of experiences that you might want to do just to get it out of your system, but you can't. I mean, think about it. You can have there's an experience of murdering someone and taking someone's life, and you might be like, oh, I should try it once. I should just take someone's life and kill them and get it out of my system just once. You can't do that, honey, because it's going to have a really, really long term repercussion on you. You can't do that. It's bad. You can hit someone, you can, fight off and really beat someone up brutally. It's gonna have some long term repercussions on you too. Oh. Like, I don't know. He might, press charges against you, call the cops, go to the court. You'll be dragged into a very arduous process where you have to pay a lawyer and stuff. You don't want that. It's at the end of the day your loss. We don't see that, honestly. In the moment when our emotions and everything is so heightened up, we just act upon it and just satisfy our impulses and whatever. But later on, it has huge repercussions on us, and it might sometimes leave a scar on the other person. In my case, sometimes it might leave a scar in relationships, and you can't do anything to undo it. And you would later on think that it would have been better if you hadn't done that, and things would have been much more better. Because, God, as I say all this, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of things are coming back to me right now, and I wish I had just let it be. It's not a big deal, wasn't a big deal. It didn't really prove anything. I didn't get any aura or respect out of it. Really ashamed of it. Regardless, I'm just a guy on YouTube trying to, share my life experiences with you guys out there. So you guys don't fuck up, or I don't know, man. I'm just sharing my life experiences because I got a yap. Yeah, I'll go and take the medicine now. See, what has happened, and things are okay and good now, and don't mind it. You gotta be smart in today's world, man. Not your muscle, all that muscle on your body is not gonna help you. Honestly, no, it doesn't. Even in today's world, where you see toxic masculinity and everything around you, hitting someone and getting away with it is not that easy, trust me. Me trying to yap about something so stupid, like, I'll tell you, I wanna try and yap about this perfume right now. It has a very refreshing smell. It's a nice smell. It's called Engage Home Eau de Parfum. whatever stupid name. I'm gonna put something in sometimes a little bit on my armpits. You want your armpits to feel fresh. Yeah, it's perfect. And I feel completely good. Because, you know, talking about perfumes, I am a man who is really, really interested in perfumes and stuff. I remember, like, just right now, I went on a trip to Vietnam, as I told you guys already. And we had a flight directly to, I think, Hanoi City from Calcutta, the city I live in. And I went to my, the airport's duty free shop, and we had so many perfumes in there. There were perfumes like Jean Paul Gaultier, Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gio, and David of Cool Water, and all the Gucci things, all the Burberry, and everything. They had everything, honestly, all the good colognes out there. And I tried every single one of them. It was embarrassing. I didn't buy a shit. I didn't buy a single thing, and the duty free shop people, the workers, the staff over there were just like standing and walking around, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You can't stop me from using the testers in here. I'm not. I mean, why do you care? I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. Obviously, none of them had the balls to stop me. I was just doing whatever the hell I want. And they knew if they tried to stop me, I would have called them out on that. I mean, bitch, you don't even own that much money to go on a trip like I am. So you better keep your mouth shut and do your low wage salary or low wage work, whatever. But anyways, never be afraid to use testers out there. Never be afraid to exercise your right in public. Don't. No matter how ashamed you feel or how embarrassing you feel, no, you shouldn't. No one should really give a fuck about what you're doing. And if they do, it's their problem. You should just keep doing what you're doing, slay bitch. Anyways, but also in the Bangkok duty free shop, I came across the perfume called Diptyque. It was first I came across. It's pretty expensive though. It's a small bottle. It's pretty expensive. Used by Shah Rukh Khan, that stupid actor. He used it. He actually uses it with a layer with another perfume. You guys can check it out. But Diptyque is obviously always there. He uses that. I mean, honestly speaking, Diptyque is okay. It's not a. I'll tell you something. When you put it on, it smells a little bit really strong and harsh and very metallic. Not metallic, maybe, or whatever. It smells very normal and very strong apparently. And you put it and then you sit for some time. That smell radiates out from you. That smell, if you're walking around and you suddenly go up to a place, public place, and sit down, there are people around. They'll suddenly, when you sit down, they'll get a whip of that smell, and it's crazy. Like the way it smells and how strongly it penetrates the nose of other people, the nostrils of other people. It's crazy. But anyways, talking about perfume, I really like Jean Paul Gaultier. I personally like the smell of it. And yeah, I think I might buy it one day. It's like 7,000, 8,000 rupees. Probably like $20, $30, $40, $50, whatever. Pretty expensive. I'm gonna go and have that medicine right now. I'll take you guys over there with me. Because I have the liberty of using the entire space, so why not? And my legs are sore from that workout. I guess I just gotta live with it. I'm also gonna go to my bedroom and just relax. What the fuck? Guys, I'm just trying to take as much as rest as possible before my college begins. But also at the same time, my exams are gonna be there, and I haven't studied one bit, bitch. I haven't studied one bit. Exams are like gonna ruin me this time. I just need to pass, but I'm not even doing the bare minimum to pass. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. It's really hard. I said to myself that I'm gonna study today in the evening. I actually, I've never really thought of actually putting in the mind to actually study because ever since I came back from Vietnam from my trip, I thought there's this thing inside of the back of my head. I don't have a clear plan, honestly. It's just there that I feel like yeah, I should study. I should, but then I don't. And then I'm just playing Clash Royale and I'm just talking to my girlfriend. I don't know why I'm doing all this. I'm just becoming a degenerate, but no, I'm not a degenerate. But before going on, I'm gonna go take a piss now. Basically, before going for the trip, I was like pretty focused and everything. I was also playing cricket for my college, so God, I'm pissing. Oh God, it feels so good. You shouldn't drink a lot of water before going to bed. It might because the piss is getting how do I say it's retaining in your bladder, and then you might have to wake up in the middle of your sleep, and you don't want to ruin your sleep, do you? Because you just need to piss. Some people can actually go back to sleeping right after waking up for pissing. I feel it's pretty. I really can't do that. Maybe I'm not made for that. Whatever. But yeah, I really need a plan. I really need a solid plan. I come to think of it, I'll just probably see how many days are left. My exams are from 1st April. So just gotta see how many days are left, and I need a solid plan to pass. If I'm not gonna pass, shit's gonna be bad. You know, you know what I mean. But regardless, God, it feels so cold and cozy in here to sleep. Been yapping for such a long time now. Feels good to yap instead of just doom scrolling. I feel if we just take some moment to appreciate our life, and also I've not been able to work out, bro. My muscles are almost gone. What am I gonna do with this life, bro? It's really hard to live my life, but then I'm also not taking any action. That's true. I'm not taking any action, honestly. I can always walk my way around it, but I'm not taking any action. Anyways, come to think of it, as I was saying, um, I'll have to take action. Okay, let me just check how many days are left.